I previously listed my son's home with Horizon Real Estate, and they had the home listed for 6 months. Four people came to look at the house. So when I terminated the contract with them, I went with Rob Martin, and Rob Martin made a tremendous difference in what happened after that. He did just about everything necessary to show the house. He had open houses. He had a billboard that was out front on my son's property. He actually put a huge sign on the billboard. I think the house sold within a month and a half after it was listed. So he did just about everything. He introduced me to the right people and brought the right people that were qualified to the house, and the house sold. I'm very, very happy with what he did for us. I was on the market with the other realtor for 6 months, and as I mentioned, we had about 4 people come and look at the house. They did have one open house. They did some staging, but we were very, very disappointed with the way the house looked after the staging was complete. Rob Martin gave us some really good instructions on how to make the house sell better. We took his advice, and like I say, the house went very, very quickly after that. I accepted the offer from Rob Martin to go with his company. The house sold within a month and a half. Previously it was listed, like I mentioned before, it's listed for 6 months, virtually no buyers whatsoever, a couple of looky-loos. But when Rob Martin got a hold of the property with his marketing skills and ability to show, the house went very, very quickly. About a month and a half after we went with him, we actually sold the house. After the experience with Horizon, the other realtor that I had initially contracted, I was a little bit frustrated, as was my wife. So we decided to go ahead and to rent the property out. We had contacted the military housing office, and they were going to come out and take a look at the house. We were planning on renting it out because of our lack of trust in the realtors that we had contacted, or that contacted us. We had just about made our decision to put the house on the market for rent, and then we started receiving calls from realtors like crazy. We probably received 50 calls a day, most of which they would not leave their name and phone or callback number. Rob was one of the 3 or 4 that did. I did contact 3 of the agents that called me, and once I talked to Rob, he just, it was no contest after that. His forthrightness and he instilled confidence that the other agents did not. So once I made the decision to list with Rob, like I say, everything is past history. The house is sold. We're very, very happy with the results. Would I recommend Rob Martin to any other of my friends, family, or relatives? Absolutely. With the confidence that I have in him and his crew, it's hands down, no contest. I would not even suggest anyone else to recommend.